Hey guys, today is not the usual talk show. I've brought somebody, a young person like me and you, to talk and have an interactive discussion on some important things. And I must say, this is actually one of the important things many young people are not paying attention to. And today, it's going to be very amazing. Anyways, let's go. Mr. Paul, you're very welcome to the Youth Talk Show.
Thank you.
Yeah, and here on the Youth Talk Show, we have intelligent discussions on some of the important things that young people are not paying attention to. And today we'll be talking about volunteering. I have made my research about you, and I saw that you are into tech. And one of the key secrets that probably brought you into tech was volunteering. So can you just briefly share with us about volunteering?
Thank you very much. First of all, I would like to say that I have been a follower of your YouTube channel.
Thank you.
And I really do enjoy the content that you put out.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So volunteering now, like you said, I started out as a volunteer. But first of all, what is volunteering? For one, I see volunteering as offering your talent, your time, your effort for a need, a mission, or for a cause. Now, like I said, I started out with volunteering. I had the skill set, and I was just growing in the tech space, and I knew nobody would want to employ somebody who is just beginning. So I knew the only option I had was to volunteer. So I reached out to some certain persons, and I said, okay, I would like to at first start off with you. Let me help you do this thing. Let me assist you in doing this thing. And I started off from there. I volunteered my service free of charge.
Wow.
Free.
Many young people today, they will tell you, see, if you want to, somebody even came to me not too long now and was like, he wants to learn how to make money, or he or she wants to learn how to make money. And I was like, see, if you want to learn how to make money, I'm going to teach you. But you have to do this and do that. These are things you have to do. You have to volunteer. Are you with me? But because that was how me learned. That was how I learned cryptocurrency. And that was how I got into crypto. That was how I'm getting into YouTube making now. You get video making. So I try to volunteer. So when they come and they ask me this and that, I will tell them one of the secrets, because you can't teach making money and some of these life lessons the way you teach people in school, like lecture them. Maybe you sit somebody down now for 15 minutes and talk to them and tell them you have to do this and do that to make money, or you have to do this and do that to become successful in this thing. Things like that really work in the outside school world. You get?
I get.
So basically, I was telling you have to volunteer. For me personally, I worked for one of my bosses, and I was telling him, don't pay me. There's no need to pay me. And that was that. I volunteered. And when people see the results, the little results we are having today, they will think maybe you learned and all of that, but it's actually better volunteering. So that being said, I want to quickly ask you, from your experience volunteering into tech, what's your advice for young people today?
Okay. My advice for young people today is, first of all, you should be able to recognize the opportunities that are available in volunteering. Why am I saying this? Yes, there might be an absence of money, but there is a presence of connection, of referrals, references, whatever they call it. And you need this connection. The first job I got in the tech space was a referral from somebody I already worked with as a volunteer. So, and there is no way I would have gotten this job except that person referred me. Now, I remember learning a skill, social media management, from a particular online community, and I decided I was going to volunteer for that community. And I started working out as their social media manager. I think I worked for about 3 months, no single pay. I was using my own data, all the resources. I was the one providing those resources, and I was managing that community. And I did it with so much joy because it exposed me to a lot of things I did not know how to do before. I was also open to the critiques of the person who was overseeing me. So it helped me understand how to work in, an official workspace, that environment. So I grew with this knowledge now, and that knowledge has helped me so far. And apart from that as well, I also got the opportunity to connect with other persons. Simply because I was working as a volunteer, I connected with a lot of persons, not just within the country, but outside the country as well. So the thing is, youths must first of all see the benefits in volunteering. There are many things that people do not see. If you can remove the money factor first of all and look, okay, what can I gain? Aside from money, what are the other things that I can gain? Trust me, your skill set, the experiences you will get will be more valuable than money, because it is those experiences that would enable you make money.
Somebody just blew my mind. But do you know that I was about to say this, that the things you were actually listing out, the connections, the privileges you were listing out, those things are actually more than money.
Yes.
And if you want to even say, oh, this man will have to pay me for this and all of that, the truth is, you will put in the energy, you put in the work, but your focus will be on the money, not on those things that you can learn.
Yes, exactly.
And there are things you can leverage on that are actually more than money. The experiences, the knowledge, the connections, the references you get. So all of those things are actually more than money. And I think young people need to take this home as an important lesson to become successful. Right?
Yes, that is very important. But I think there is another subject matter we might need to touch on. It is not everything you volunteer for. As a young person, you need to first of all examine the community, the platform you intend to volunteer your time and your resources to. Make sure it is a productive platform. Don't volunteer your time, your resources, everything you have to something that has no intention of growing. You would not grow as well. Exactly. So it is very important you identify communities, platforms, organizations that take growth seriously. Volunteer to work with that organization, learn to connect with persons, learn to make a good impression, and trust me, you are ready to go.
It's just like saying that don't enter a parked vehicle, like a vehicle that's not moving. When you see a moving trend, when you see somebody that is growing with speed, just connect with that person, and it's actually a very nice thing. And I think one more thing I just want to add to that is, in volunteering, you should not just say, you want to volunteer. You are very strategic in what you volunteer for, because take for example, if I want to volunteer into something now, I should see, is this thing going to affect my growth? Is this my area? Don't just go and volunteer anyhow.
Exactly.
You should volunteer to something that will contribute to your life, to your growth. You cannot want to, maybe you want to go into which job can I talk about now? Maybe you want to go into tech, and you are volunteering for one professor that you get. So maybe you are volunteering for one teacher like that. It's not relating. So that area that you want to go into, learn to volunteer, and so that you gain more experience and all those benefits we've listed before.
That is very true.
All right, thank you very much. And we say peace out from here. Do you want to say peace out too?
I'll pass. Take care.
Ensure you subscribe to the channel and like this video so that you won't miss out on subsequent videos like this. Don't forget, we got you. We got you.